Boom! Happy Friday, hooligans. Got a vlog to shoot. So, today, I don't know specifically everything that's going on. I know I have to go to the dollar store. I have to get more stocking stuffers. That's the words I was looking for. Gotta go get some more stocking stuffers. Yeah. Other than that, not too sure what's up. Gotta do a review. Well, I don't have to. I'm going to. I'm going to do a review for the Christmas special of Burma. I was actually asked to be a part of another episode that they're going to be working on, which I'm very excited. Yeah. It's just so cool. Also, I've realized one thing about Christmas that I don't like. Don't like it at all. So currently, like basically right behind me, let me see. Yeah, you can see a little bit of them there. These bags, look at this. This is fucking ridiculous. Got bags over here. Things are hidden over here. I don't want to specifically like say anything because little ears are upstairs. But it's just like presents are just crowding up my space. It's not nice. But other than that, I am so excited for Christmas. Yeah. Oh, yesterday, very exciting. Insomniac released a new update for the Spider-Man game. PS4, if you don't know. People have been asking for the Tobey Maguire suit. Okay. Everybody calls it the Sam Raimi suit, but, like, okay. This is how I have it all in my mind. Sam Raimi directed the movies. Yes. Tobey Maguire wore that suit, though. You know what I mean? Like, he was Spider-Man. In a way. It's the same thing. We don't sit there and go, oh, the Christopher Nolan bat suits. No, we talk about the Christian Bale bat suits. Well, a lot of people only talk about the one. There's actually 3, if I remember correctly. There were 2 or 3. Batman Begins definitely had a different cowl. So yeah, anyway, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit from the Sam Raimi movies is now in the PS4 game. Very exciting. Here's the only thing. It took a lot of people, like, requesting this and like just basically begging for it in a way. You still don't get the wrestler suit, and I know I don't want to be that, you know, fucking give me more, you know what I mean? But it is one of those things where it's like the wrestler suit that we got is just I don't understand it. I don't know if like I don't know. It's got a turtleneck and a luchador mask. I don't get it. I just think I don't know. It would have been so cool if, like, you know, we got the Raimi suit from this update because that was such a really cool, like, surprise. It's a free suit as well, folks. Like, honestly, just install, like, the update for the game, and you'll have the suit. It automatically goes into your suit gallery so you can wear it. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool if we got, like, that wrestler suit with, like, the crew neck sweater with, like, it's, like, spray painted or whatever on, and, like, the ski mask pulled over. That would have been so cool, you know? But, whatever. Can't have them all. Unless it's a MCU suit. That we can have them all, apparently. But yes, if you have Spider-Man and you haven't thrown it in like, the past 24 hours, go ahead and pop that sucker in. Get you the Tobey Maguire suit from the Sam Raimi movies. The first, like, Spider-Man movies that a lot of us got to see. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Once in a while, we hear stories of heroes and their great adventures. The lands they discover and the battles they fought fiercely and won. This is not one of those stories. There was a boy named Alex who set out on a rather regular and not dangerous at all adventure. He knew he needed to bundle up today, as the winter winds of the north had been blowing that day. It was also slightly raining and he didn't want his clothes to get wet. He set out on his adventure, ready to face the gray, gloomy day. Especially when he remembered he had been given a slip for a free coffee.
Big stretch. No, it's the biggest stretch in the world. Alright, good hooligans, we gotta talk about the new Hellboy trailer. I've been excited for this reboot and everything, like, since we've seen the first pictures of David Harbour as... Whoops, I just knocked my lighter over. Since we've seen the first pictures of David Harbour as Hellboy, I've just been super excited. This first trailer, for me at least, doesn't disappoint. While I do love the Guillermo del Toro and Ron Perlman Hellboy movies, this one is drawing very heavily from the comics themselves, trying to be an adaptation from that. Where Guillermo del Toro was said he wanted to kind of reinvent a lot of things within Hellboy's world. But either way, still love those movies. So, two comics that this Hellboy movie is kind of influenced by. One is Rise of the Blood Queen. The second, which is apparently more heavily influencing the movie, is called The Wild Hunt. Now we're going to see a lot of different characters in this. Even in the trailer we see, I can't remember his name, but the pig character that we actually see Hellboy fighting, he's actually a pretty big character within The Wild Hunt. The house that Hellboy is falling from, that you see kind of growing up from the fog and everything, that's actually a character named Baba Yaga. Stands for Boogeyman, kinda. John Wick obviously made that nickname more kind of popular and everything, but it is actually a character within certain cultures and their stories and everything. So it's gonna be I'm just very excited. Honestly, I love this one. I like how there is comedy in this because Hellboy, it doesn't take himself seriously, and I don't know. It's kind of, I've seen David Harbour, we've all seen him in Stranger Things. In Walk Among the Tombstones, he's super good as the serial killer character. And then this one, he gets to flex more of a comedic muscle at the same time. And I think he pulls it off, or at least from what we see in the trailer. Ian McShane, anything this guy's in, I'll watch. Ian McShane is one of my favorite actors. American Gods plays Mr. Wednesday. Oh, go check that show out. Season 2 comes out next year, good folks. But Ian McShane is playing Professor Broom. And in this one, he is a little different. He's more of a kind of hard man and trying to more of a monster hunter-esque kind of thing. Or at least that's how David Harbour explains him in the IGN trailer breakdown, which was actually really cool to see, an actor from the movie, break this movie down, the trailer down and everything. So that was really cool. But I see a lot of people kind of not with this one, saying Ron Perlman will always be Hellboy. And while he'll always be Hellboy in those interpretations of the movie, I'm actually super excited to see this one. Honestly, the trailer looked awesome. The visual effects even for the trailer, the visual effects even for the trailer itself, sometimes we see trailers and we're okay, well, they're gonna fix it up and everything. This one honestly doesn't look bad even as it stands right now. So I don't know if it's a lot of practical effects that they're using. I know that they did for Hellboy. Oh shit, one thing I want to include, the sword that we see and everything, that's Excalibur. That actually plays a big part within the Hellboy story in a way. So yeah, good freaking yeah, I'm just so excited. So many thoughts running through my head. I'm trying to get them all out. God. One thing I really loved was the little fight scene that we did see. How it is that one continuous shot and everything, and it's very more practical. We see that these are the actors doing these fights. You know what I mean? If you followed the channel for a while, you know that I am kind of I guess you could say picky about stuff like that. But it is one of those things, like I've said before, we've been spoiled. Movies like John Wick or even The Raid and stuff it's different now. We actually see what it's like to see the actors doing these fights and everything, and not having these fight scenes where it's 8 different cuts around the people for 2 punches being thrown. You know what I mean? I know I held up 4 fingers technically, but don't pay attention to that. Yes, for what we saw just from that fight scene and everything, it looks so bueno. I'm mucho excited. April 12th, Hellboy comes out, good folks. Mark your calendars, get yourselves ready. Pretty sure Shazam comes out the week after that, so that's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of great shows or movies coming out next year. Whew. Very exciting.
So off he went, facing the world and its obstacles, ready for whatever might fall before his gaze and spark the fire of bravery inside of him. But first, He stopped at this completely top-secret coffee establishment that shall not be named for various safety reasons. He set his eyes on the blanket of fog descending on the city. It almost seemed like it had a mind of its own, and a mission it was on, to seek out cities and its inhabitants, and make everything slightly less visible. What kind of monster? But still, Alex journeyed forth to his destination. He made it to the magical land of items priced $4 and below, and it was everything he expected it to be. Basket in hand, he traversed the paths of man-made walls, some shinier than others, and some ready to strike with loud audio at the touch of a button. After his magical journey and rather normal, although a little damp, walk home, he felt proud, like he was a hero, and it didn't matter if anyone else knew about it, because he knew who he was. Although he still didn't understand coffee temperatures.